The wealthy young man and his mate stepped out of the car. The young man approached a homeless man sitting on the pavement and asked for his name, and he replied that it was Charlie. The young man told him he had an important meeting and didn't trust the car park here, so he offered him $300 to keep an eye on the car and gave him a $100 deposit. Then the mate mocked him, saying he was crackers for trusting a homeless person with such a pricey car, expecting him to leg it with the money. 2 hours later, they returned, and the mate took the chance to prove his point, telling the young man he was right and that these folk couldn't be trusted. They found Charlie fast asleep and the car window smashed. The young man shouted at him, asking about the Rolex watch that was inside. Charlie replied, feeling incredibly dizzy, that he didn't know what had happened and that he'd felt a sudden urge to sleep and couldn't help it. The mate then accused him of nicking it and acting, telling the young man he should call the police straight away. The young man decided to ring Charlie's sister first, and when she turned up, it turned out she was an old schoolmate of his. She asked him what he was doing there, so he told her that her brother was watching the car and the watch was pinched. She replied in tears, saying Charlie would never do such a thing. The mate tried to put her down, saying they were all just looking for an easy score, but she snapped back that her brother was an honest man with a heart of gold. At that moment, a nearby shop owner stepped in and said she had CCTV that caught everything, asking them to watch the clip on her mobile. The young man was gobsmacked by what he saw and told his mate he couldn't believe he'd set Charlie up just to prove a point. The mate admitted he'd done it just to show him that these people weren't worth trusting. But the young man reacted angrily, saying he was ruining a decent man's reputation. In the end, the young man sacked off his mate and told him to clear off before he called the police, then apologized profusely to Charlie. He told him he should have believed him from the off and offered him a job at his firm because he needed honest people like him.